What is that?
This is your file. I have to send it back to the judge for evaluation.
Oh. Hey, you're not gonna fail me, are you?
Hello, my name is Joshua Alston. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I'm a certified emotionally focused therapist. And today we're watching a clip from Good Will Hunting, It's Not Your Fault, with Matt Damon and Robin Williams.
What's it say?
Want to read it?
Why? Have you had any, experience with that?
20 years of counseling. Yeah, I've seen some pretty awful shit.
I mean, have you had any experience with that?
Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Sure ain't good.
My father was an alcoholic. Mean fucking drunk. He'd come home hammered, looking to wail on somebody. So I'd provoke him so he wouldn't go after my mother and little brother. Interesting nights were when he wore his rings.
Yeah, he used to just put a wrench, a stick, and a belt on the table and just say choose.
Well, I gotta go with the belt there, Vanna.
I used to go with the wrench.
Why the wrench?
Because fuck him, that's why.
Your foster father.
Yeah. So, what is it, like, Will has an attachment disorder? Is it all that stuff? Fear of abandonment? Is that why I broke up with Skylar?
I didn't know you had.
I did.
So I'm going to push pause right there. This movie in its entirety is awesome. It's a very, very good movie for lots of different reasons. But I definitely love the dynamic between these two. One of the things I was going to talk about, right? Okay, so he's looking at his file, he's talking about it. And Matt Damon's character is asking, okay, have you experienced this? And not just as a therapist. Because as a therapist, you hear about a lot of shit, you hear about a lot of things going on. But there's a part of his body that needed and wondered if he also knows what it feels like to feel pain in that manner. And in this case, Robin Williams' character is able to share with him that story to create that connection. And what I love up to this point that we're seeing is that Matt Damon's character wants so badly to be able to be vulnerable, wants so badly to share, wants so badly to connect, because he's gone through a lot of pain and he's had to do it by himself alone. And so you can see his character. He does an awesome job at showing that he wants to, but it's so hard. And I love this moment right here because he breaks out. He breaks into his logic. Okay, and Matt Damon's character is very logical. It's one of the things that he doesn't have to really work hard on. He's very smart, and he can use that to take it to his advantage, to take advantage of other people. And so you can see how he knows everything to say. He knows the attachment. Am I avoidant? Am I this? Am I that? Because emotionally, he's not as strong as he is logically. So sometimes we use the logic. But what I love is this next scene. But I want to honor the logic. I want to honor that part that, as you can see, he's gotten hurt. And I even love the fact that I chose the wrench to say, fuck him. I have to find wherever I can. I have to find those victories wherever I can because that's the only way that I've learned to protect.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Hey, Will. I don't know a lot. You see this? All this shit. This is not your fault. Look at me, son. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you don't. It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
All right.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Don't fuck with me. It's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean. Not you.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Fuck them, okay?
All right, as you can see, as I'm watching that, I'm getting emotional. It is a beautiful scene, and it kind of shows how hard it is to be emotional, especially in a world where emotions got you hurt, and the emotions of longing, the emotions of being a part of something. And this is an amazing scene because Robin Williams' character, in that beautiful way, all he says is, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." One of the things I love about being a therapist is that I get to sit with people not just once or twice, but over and over again. So sometimes we need to hear that repetition over and over again. It's not your fault. But the shitty thing is it feels like it is. And once again, I love how they portrayed, I love Matt Damon's character, how he portrayed. At first, he says, "Yeah, I know. I know. Right? He's trying to use his logic to protect him. I know. I know. I know. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." And then his protector comes out, his anger. And in that moment, right, he starts to get angry. He lashes out. This is where a lot of people get misunderstood. Because anger is not a bad emotion. It's a beautiful emotion because for him, anger has protected him, been there for him consistently through his life. So, but what I love, because as you can see, and as you watch the video or the clip or the movie, they've talked a lot and they've gone through a lot. And so I love because he says, "Not you." Because there was a part of him that says, "Shit, maybe I'm losing you too. Maybe I have to protect against you too." But I love because he didn't give up. Just, it's not your fault. I'm still here. That was the greatest thing that Robin Williams' character did for that boy. So that when he got shoved away, when he got made fun of in the past, he was still there. It's not your fault. Which then, after many different opportunities and rounds and repeats, Matt Damon's character was able to trust. And he was able to then embrace, and he was able to then receive a beautiful message that he was allowed to be afraid and sad that maybe it was his fault. So that in that moment, he was able to cry and sob. And the beautiful thing that I love about that is he didn't need his logic in that moment. He trusted his therapist. And he was able to then let go and sob and let go and sob and allow emotions to actually do the things that they were meant to do. That's a powerful, powerful, powerful clip. He is such a strong boy. He has been through a lot, and I imagine there's a lot of people that don't directly relate to the pain that he went through or had to go through the foster system. But we can still relate to pain because we're human We've all felt pain. We've all felt fear. We've all felt like we were nothing. And sadly, we've all felt like it's our fault. And no matter how hard we try, no matter what the different things we do to try to distract ourselves, that shitty feeling keeps coming back. It keeps coming back and it keeps coming back. And so we have to find clever ways, because if we let ourselves believe that it's our fault, it has the potential to destroy us. But at the same time, we need to learn to be able to let go and to release. Okay, so a lot of people say, hey, Josh, I cry all the time. I release all the time. And I think that's wonderful. One of the things I'm going to suggest is be careful that as you're releasing, you're not also planning or being logical or trying to figure out why. What I love about that clip is that in that moment, he didn't need to know why. He just needed to know that he wanted to, that he needed to get it out. He's just never had a consistently safe place to do that. So his body was so scared. But in that moment, he was able to just be scared, just be sad. And that's the thing that I want to just remind you. As a human, we're allowed to be sad. We need to work on the definitions and the meanings behind it. But as we honor our fear and our sadness simply because we're sad and take advantage of that, we'll allow ourselves to release a lot of the shit that we've been holding on to also. I would challenge you to watch this clip again and notice how beautiful his protections were as he was trying to let go, as he was trying to connect, but he couldn't. But at the same time, how his mentor, as his therapist, was able to have patience with him, which in turn allowed him to have patience with himself. And it wasn't his therapist that gave him permission. His therapist gave him a safe place. But it was himself that gave him permission to open up and share. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, let's look and see. Like, I caught up in that moment. Let's look and see what other people have shared about this clip. Okay. Thank you, Miramax, for letting me borrow this clip from you. Okay. For those of you who keep coming back for this clip, it's not your fault. Oh, yeah, we have some emotions. Hopefully that's what he's saying off of that. Okay. The son without a father finds a father without a son. This film is perfect. I love that saying. That's a fun saying. And that's one of the things that I love about life is that we don't need to be blood. We don't need to be related. There's many people out there in this world that need a son, that need a father, that need connection. And yes, father and son connection is beautiful. But human to human connection is just as powerful. So if you don't have a father, don't have a son, don't have a mother, don't have a daughter, just know that there are many people that would love to have a moment where you're there for them and they'd love to be there for you too. Okay? Yeah, I wish Robin Williams had a therapist as good as himself in that movie in real life. I think that's a whole nother clip that we can do about depression and suicide. Because it's sad. Because in that place where we're trying to protect and putting up those beautiful boundaries, it's a lonely place. And it's taken a lot of people that if they only had a place to know that it wasn't their fault, they were able to express the emotions, that would be beautiful for them too. Okay. Yeah. Lost Robin Williams. It's been a wild thing. Imagine being 24 and writing this masterpiece. Matt Damon will always be one of my favorite actors. And this movie shall not be touched or remade for eternity. I agree with that. And Matt Damon, not like you're going to watch one of my clips, but thank you. Thank you for reaching out. One of the things that on my journey that was the hardest is I hadn't watched this video because, I was trying to be a good little boy that didn't watch R-rated movies that had swearing. But I've come to love and I've come to appreciate the beauty in swear words and the beauty and the ability to be raw and real. And so thank you guys for that. Thank you for making that video, because I imagine that wasn't all acting in that moment, was it? And that's a beautiful thing to end on, is that, guys, the majority of us could be wonderful actors because we already are. We're already acting like everything's okay. We're acting like we're beautiful. We're acting like it's not our fault, but down deep inside, we're scared that it is. So I challenge you to find somebody, find a therapist, find somebody that you can reach out to, that you can learn to trust, and so they can help you trust yourself, so that in turn you'll be able to have the same conversation. One of the beautiful things about this is Matt Damon's character, his actions made sense. And for a very beautiful reason. But one of the greatest things that we can learn, and he learned, is that if you can find safety, you can learn to let go of some of the protectors and adapt them and create them into a different form that's healthy. And that's my challenge and my reminder to all of you. You are awesome, you are amazing, and you make sense. The beautiful protections you have, the different things that you do that you're not 100% on board with, but you do it because there's a part of you that has kept you alive, kept you sane, and you make sense. What we need to do now is find a healthy to attach to that beautiful intention. And so that's my intention here. My goal is to teach and help us to see the beautiful parts. So it's not we need to start all over new. No, we need to pick up and assist the part of our body that's been holding on for a long time. And I'm here to help you do it. Thank you.